Hello, my name is Sergio Ponce. I live in Collinsville, Texas. I've worked the surrounding area, probably about a 25-mile radius. The way it's worked out is I mainly do rainers, but we do a little mixture of everything as well. In the beginning of the year, we were working and one of the bearings went bad and it ruined the axle. And that happened around February of 2021. And at that same time period, of course, we were through COVID, getting parts and stuff at the time didn't look so good. At the same time, I went ahead and contacted Promised Land, and they designed me this shoeing trailer. And I actually was able to get it and working before I was able to get an axle for my old stone well. On the driver's side of the trailer, I started off towards the front with 2 drill presses, and then coming back we have the bandsaw, and then we have the knife sharpener, and then we have the grinder on the end. Obviously, it's just a convenience way of how I set it up that functions for me. I use the grinder a lot, and usually also the knife sharpener, and just the way it's set up, it's what works and is efficient for me. I use 2 drill presses just because of being able to keep 2 different size drill bits in there at different times. Sometimes we tap shoes as well, and so it's just a convenience of that. I have two other men that work with me, and the spacing of it is set up to where we can keep functioning, keep operating usually at the same time, and just to maintain efficiency and keep space between us without being so cramped. For this trailer, what I really like about it is being able to see all my inventory of shoes. Up front, you'll see up against the front wall, you'll see that I have pegs up there. And on this side, I carry all my heart bars, and then you'll see the racks where majority of my aluminum shoes, and I also carry some steel shoes there. I just like that I can visualize and see what all the shoes that I have, and it's easier to keep stocked in the inventory. Got some LEDs set up, and then also on the back part we have an LED bar, and they're very nice. This LED bar has 3 settings and has a big bright feature, then it has kind of more of a little floodlight feature, and then it has a little bit of a spotlight feature, so that way when we're backed into a barn the lighting's not so great. That's really convenient and nice to have. And then also in the back end of the trailer, the forge swings out, and I try to keep it as open as I can. I know I've had it before, tool holders up on top, but I designed 2 drawers underneath the deck where we just stash all our daily tools at, just to keep that deck open and easy to blow off and keep clean on a daily basis. And then also immediately there, up top, you'll see where my angle grinder, my battery-powered angle grinder hangs, and the battery charger. And then you'll see a set of drawers, convenience for extra tools that we keep around. It's also where our nails are stored at. Other stuff that we need as far as drill bits, the copper rivets for the pads, and some of the Equinox guns probably in there as well. And then on top of it sits a little wire welder that you never know when you're going to need it. It's handy to have. Down below in the opening, I had Promised Land build me 2 drawers. We cut them in half instead of making one big one to break up the weight. And they have rails across there, and that's where I store all my steel shoes. And I also like the convenience of being able to pull those rails out and easily spot and find what I need. And it's nice, and I like maintaining a lot of that weight towards the bottom of the trailer to keep it from being top heavy. Now on the passenger side in the front, there's some more pegs, and that's where I've selected to put my egg bars at, and also just the convenience of it, the visualizing and seeing it. And then there's a little open area in there, and that's where we place both of our shoeing boxes. And after that, we call it the little kitchenette. It's got a little space there to store some snack foods and paper towels, plates, and all the accessories like that, little seasonings. And up on top of it sits a microwave. We don't always stop and take a lunch break somewhere. Sometimes we just We carry a little table, picnic table up underneath there and some chairs. We pull it out and we eat lunch during the day. Promised Land also designed me this toolbox, just with separate shelves, just to carry a variety of different tools that we use throughout the day, the different type of clinchers and extra hammers, pull-offs. And then we have, we're trying out the rasp holders. We weren't sure which one we would like, so we got one of each from them. And it's got these wheels on it, they're very nice and handy, but the box does decide to move on its own sometimes, but they're very nice and easy. They're very multi-terrain. They work great on the cement, really moves well, but then also if you're having to work on some dirt, uneven ground, it still moves around very efficient. As far as going with a body or a trailer, I prefer the trailer. I don't have to travel as far. I like the convenience of being able to unhook it and also being able to use my truck for other purposes, for hauling other trailers, and also just vehicles. They'll break down, and I just like that I can easily back up something else and just keep on trucking down the road.